Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Cleveland. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he goes across the 20 to the...
Red, yellow, brown,
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
Now Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run out for the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Pickett on 3rd and 1.
Good one, bro. Good one.
Williams picks it off.
Goddamn blitz.
Are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
And they'll get it just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Again, it's Watson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Levi Wallace with a pick. 30. 10. And he brings this back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
That's it. That's all we.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York.
Good play. Damn.
Tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
Oh, my God. Damn.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, There's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
7-7, our score after 1.
Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Got a man open. It's Devontae Parker complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Harris running straight ahead. No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Watson's
Oh, we got luck.
Cooper here. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27. Watson.
Oh,
But it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. but they never did.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw here taken in by Parker.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. In motion goes the tight end. The handoff to Ford up the middle. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Watson now to throw.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. To throw is Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Here's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now it's Watson. He's got it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. York able to send this one through.
Give him that touchdown, man.
So we reach halftime here.
Hey,
as we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The regular season upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland
tell them I'm playing the game.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill.
Bro, it's like I can't cover nobody. I gotta do something.
Not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So good coverage there defensively, as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
I gotta hit the hole, right, bro.
The possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
In motion right here comes Johnson. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Toward the sideline, and
look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Catch the ball, bruh. Catch the ball.
Sure 6 points.
That's a mouse.
Could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett with the pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try to throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Man, stop cheating, man.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20. Here's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
pulls it in at the 13. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So I ain't throw that.
This season he continues to have his 15th sack.
I ain't throw that.
That is going to do it.
I guess.
For this 3rd quarter of action.
Hey. Madness, I don't know what they on. They working.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Pickett. And he's going to go down again.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Trying to hit this little piece of what I got right here.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
Get off the phone. I told you.
3rd down, excellent job and excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and
Baby D.
But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And where did this one go out? Now they'll start with good field position, 45-yard line.
It's like we can't check nobody, bruh.
Hey, Keith, get your phone first.
Down, it's Watson. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Macon Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
I'm still found the wrong way.
We'll see if they can do it. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be
Keep
2nd
sending
down.
a blitz.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a
Working.
12.
Stop working. All is gone.
Big play here. 3rd and
Sending
long
the blitz
after
out
the
of
sack.
home.
He'll look to throw. Able to find
Fucking
his
throw.
man. It's Pickens.
We need some, y'all. We trying to come back.
Before being taken down. Pickett now on 1st down.
Oh, God,
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level. This
Baby D.
no points allowed since
Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down as it's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
I already know. I know how football goes. As long as you don't do nothing stupid. If you do it, I'm going to try. So, like that. I said, I know how football goes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Still got to change, y'all. We just got to pay some beef.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do.
Always something.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw.
Always something.
Type of throw in this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On first down,
oh my God.
And he's got room.
And
he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 20 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now we play fake Watson.
Stay under. Go out of bounds.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, he can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Oh my God, I thought it was. That's what I get. Get him! Oh my God, man. I can't find him.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb.
Oh my God.
And maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Lost the blitz,
Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. On the give, this is Harris. He'll be taken down at about the 45. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here's Pickett.
What the fuck?
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Oh, man.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a one-score game.
Oh, my God. And he missed it. I would have made it, too. This is the first shit, man. What I get? Nobody want to lose. I don't care. Niggas love money.
Chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Always something stupid, man. Always do something
He breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Shit is outrageous.
Throwing now, Watson.
Take
This
it.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Whack ass shit, man. Know where that shit is that we really need.
Pickett to throw. Now this is caught by Parker. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Slot man moves right. Now Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I tried to get that bitch.
John Johnson with the audience.
I went to the wrong side. I should have went to the left.
Back at their own 17. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you know, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting
The game.
and turn it into positives moving forward.
One of the fucking game, like, to the end. It was alright in the beginning. Fuck around through a pick. And I fuck around, got a pick 6 and I was up 7-0. Then he fuck around, scored on some alien shit with Nick King. And then it was 7-7 and shit just couldn't stop nobody. Couldn't play no defense. My corners couldn't cover when they needed to cover. They'd make some plays, but we couldn't stop them outright.
Season, they moved to 16-0 on the